Welcome to RC Tech. This is Ritesh Srinivasan. In this video, let's look at an optical character recognition library MMOCR. I will be giving a demo of MMOCR using a Google Colab notebook. If you are new here and if you like such content, please subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. So what is optical character recognition? Optical character recognition or optical character reader is the electronic or mechanical conversion of images of typed, handwritten or printed text into machine encoded text. It could be from a scanned document or it could be a photo of a document. It could be a scene photo. For example, the text on signs and billboards in a landscape photo, or from subtitle text imposed on an image, for example from a television broadcast. So OCR in simple terms is conversion of text present in images, into machine encoded text or your text. Now let's look at the MMOCR library. So MMOCR is an open source toolbox. It is based on PyTorch and Detection. Detection is another library for object detection. So this library MMOCR is used for text detection, text recognition, and once you have these text detected, you can have corresponding downstream tasks like key information extraction. It's part of the Open MMLab project. And it works with PyTorch. So if I look at the installation details of MMOCR, it is not supported on Windows and I have a Windows machine. So what I thought is that I will install this in Google Colab environment. And then I would want to try out some images to see how versatile MMOCR is. Let's look at our notebook. So for this I have actually selected a GPU runtime. So if you go to runtime over here and change runtime type, I have selected GPU over here. So then so this is about the GPU information. You can get it using this command NVIDIA-SMI. Then I am installing PyTorch basically. So for that I install Torch, the version 1.7.1, Torch Vision 0.8.2, and so these are compatible libraries of Torch Vision and Torch Audio for Torch 1.7.1. So I install this as per the installation script which is provided over here. And CUDA is already installed over here, so we need not install it again. So we just install the PyTorch libraries. Then I have to install MMCV full because this is part of the Open MMLab project. So I need to install MMCV full. So that is what is done over here. Then I have to also install the Detection, which is for the object detection library. So I install that. Then I clone the MMOCR repository. So the OCR repository is cloned over here and its path is present. It is present into this particular path. Then I have to go within that MMOCR library and do the pip install requirements and again pip install minus -v-e. So once I do this, your MMOCR library is installed. Also Pillow needs to be updated for image processing. So this library, this was written over there like install Pillow 7.0.0 to avoid a bug in Colab. So I installed it, but already there is a more latest version which is present over here. So maybe this is not required. So then you can actually check whether all things have been installed properly. So you can check the Torch version, the Torch CUDA is available. You can check the Det library, Detection installation. You can check the MMCV installation. You can check the MMOCR installation. So all have been installed properly. Now let's try out a demo image. So basically MMOCR library itself provides a demo script. Okay, so if you go over here and if you go to demo, basically over here, right, there is this demo script which is present over here, image demo.py, which accepts a single image. There is also a batch image demo.py which accepts a batch, and here they have given some examples of images. Okay, so basically I am trying out with this image over here. So you call this image, you call the from the command prompt, you call python demo this particular image demo.py. okay, you pass your what you call the decoder or the a particular model over here. Okay, and you also pass the model config basically and your output, basically the input image in the output. Okay, so when you do this, you see over here it downloads the model. Okay, it does OCR on that particular image, input image, and it also gives an output like this. Okay, so let us look at the image and let's look at the output. So this is how you use matplotlib and you can actually plot the image and as well as the text. Okay, so the original image was this thing star, and the text which is presented over there is converted to an image and is shown over here like this. If you look at the features of MMOCR, it supports a comprehensive pipeline not only for text detection and text recognition but also downstream tasks such as key information extraction. Multiple models, state-of-art models are supported. Right, it has a modular design whereby users can define their own optimizers, data preprocessors, and model components such as backbones, necks, and heads, as well as losses. So basically, you can create your own customized model on your own customized data. It also has numerous utilities for visualization of images, ground truths, right, as well as predicted bounding boxes and a validation tool for evaluating checkpoints during training. Okay, it also supports a variety of models which are state of the art. Okay, so here is the list of the models. So for named entity recognition you have BERT softmax. For key information extraction you have a SDMG-R model, right? So it supports different models. That is why it is so versatile. Okay, now let's look at a demo of another image. Okay, so what I'm trying to do over here is I have a sample of 6 images over here. 2 are invoices, scanned invoices, 1 is a handwriting letter, and 3 are scene based texts. Okay, so first let us look at the invoice image. Okay, and so what basically is done over here is that I am again calling the same image demo.py file, Python file, which is under the demo folder, and I am sending an input image and I am getting an output image. In the output image, what happens is that the bounding boxes are drawn and the text is present over there. Okay, the recognized text is basically drawn in the form of an image. So when I run this particular line of code, it downloads the model which is used for this text recognition and OCR, and then it performs OCR and it returns a JSON file over here. Basically it prints out a JSON file which has the file name, the result, and the bounding box of each piece of text which is present in that invoice. Okay, so here you can see the bounding box. So basically it also, for each box you have the coordinates. Okay, you also have the box score, which is like a confidence score for the recognition. You have the text and you have the text score. So this text score is the score for the recognition of the text, and this is the bounding box confidence score for the location of the bounding box. Okay, now let's plot that invoice and see how it looks like. Okay, so this was the original invoice image, okay, on which optical character recognition was done and the text was identified and bounding boxes are drawn around the text, and this is the identified text. Okay, for example, this invoice text is correctly identified as invoice. Bigco Inc. is correctly identified over here, but here you see that item which is handwritten, right? This +3 is kind of not identified over here. and there is this some characters over here at the rate $1, right? So that also goes for a toss over here. So this it's a mix. This is a document of mixed text, right? You have handwritten text as well as printed text over here. So this is a scanned image. From this scanned image, optical character recognition was done, and then again bounding boxes was drawn around the text, and the text was converted to an image, and this is the image. If you look at the output text, it looks like this. Okay, so basically the coordinates of this bounding box, and there is a score for the bounding box, this thing, what you call the confidence of this bounding box, and the text is identified, and there is also a score for the text. Okay, so it is clear over here how this invoice image has been converted to, you know, this image over here, right, where text has been detected. Now let's try out with another invoice image. So again the same, what you call, Python code, which I am calling with the input of another invoice image, and let's look at how the output comes. So here also you get an output of the text which has been detected in the form of a JSON over here. Okay. So now let us look at this invoice. Basically this invoice looks like this, right? So all the text which has been detected over here has been highlighted like this. Okay, with this bounding box over here, and this is the text which has been detected inside this bounding box. So if you see over here, logo is identified, but there is this extra parenthesis which is coming over here, which is wrong, right? It should have been just logo as a text. So here also this handwritten text has gone for a toss, and it is mixed text over here, but otherwise if you see, most of the things have been detected properly. So the original invoice looks like this, right? So over here you see that the text has been detected. Basically this is the text detection, this is the OCR output. Okay, so if you look at the previous invoice, this invoice looks like this, right? So over here you see that this is the bounding boxes of the detected text, and again this is the text which has been detected over here, which is the output image. Okay, again with the bounding boxes. Okay, now let's look at some scene text images. For example, scene text images like this, right, where there is this name board of a shop, and you are trying to identify the text present on this board. Okay, or for example this one, right, or for example this one. Okay, let's look at how MMOCR works with these images. Okay, so for this particular image, it is correctly identifying cafe, baby, this T goes for toss, it is correctly identifying cafe and Carlsberg. Okay, for the next scene text, very poor recognition, it's not able to identify anything over here properly. In fact, you know, wrong data. So somehow this part of the image is becoming and this part of the image is becoming creation, right? Now if you look at another text which is a sign, what you call a signboard which is present on a traffic or a thing on a street and a vehicle, so it is kind of identifying the text over here like this. You know, some of these text is correctly being identified. Okay, now let us look at another case of a handwritten letter. So this is a handwritten letter, right? Let's see how it performs on the handwritten letter. Okay, again this I'm using the same image demo.py, and I'm passing the handwritten letter as an input, and let's see how the output looks like over here. So here if you see, the handwritten blocks are being identified, some of the blocks are being missed. Basically words are being identified with bounding boxes, right? Some of them are getting missed over here. And if you see over here, it is being identified as, you know, deer is becoming dean, sista is becoming stick, right? So it kind of goes, some of the words are getting misrecognized over here because this is handwritten text, and handwritten text is still a challenging thing to do, to recognize handwritten text present in images. Okay, so in this way actually you can now do optical character recognition on scanned images using the MMOCR library. What you can do is that if you go to their GitHub, you have this code where inside the demo folder you have this image demo.py code, right? So you can actually extend this code to perform your specific activities. So you can look at this code to see how images are passed, and you know how from images OCR is done and how do you get the output. So you can look at this code to actually get the required output in the required format you want for your images. I hope you find this video on MMOCR useful to you. So you can use OCR to convert your scanned images into text and then perform downstream tasks. For example, it could be an invoice processing system where you would do OCR on the invoice images and then you would extract certain information from the invoice images and store it in a database. If you like such content, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video, please share the video. Also press the bell icon so that you will get notified whenever I am creating a new video. See you in the next video. Bye for now.